What up? What's good? What it do? What up with it? Que paso, wagwan, however you say it from wherever you're from, thank you for being here with us again. I'm one half of the co-hosting team, Steve, and this beautiful lady over here is who?
I am Liz.
And this is
Marriage for Grown Folks.
An awesome place, an exciting place, a place that we haven't been to in a while.
It feels like forever.
Right, it's only been a week.
I know.
But it's feel like we haven't clocked in a minute. We got some things going on, but ready to get to it.
Yeah.
Ready to get to it. Let's not waste any more time. Let's have some fun. Thank you guys again for being with us. Thank you for those of you who are checking in on us on Apple Music. Thank you for those who are checking in on the YouTube, on social media, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Marriage for Grown Folks is how you find us. Once again, Marriage for Grown Folks. Drop us a comment, like, subscribe, hit the button, do all of the things. All right, connect with us. We have a good time. We hope you have a good time too.
Yes.
And as we say all the time, edutainment is what we're into.
That's what
trying to give you some information, trying to entertain you. Neither one of us are doctors or have PhDs or call ourselves experts in anything. But with 19 plus years of relationship and marriage under our belt, we do think we're qualified to say a thing or two about some things regarding marriage.
Yeah, our insight.
All right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's our liability clause right there. Right. That's how we get
Don't sue us, please.
Yeah. How you doing, ma'am?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm okay. It's a lot going on, but I'm feeling good.
And we're here on a Saturday
On
night.
a Saturday night. Out past curfew.
I like
Out past curfew.
I like
No, I really am feeling good. I told you earlier that I'm starting to feel like myself again. Starting to feel, I got my sea legs, you know what I mean? Starting to feel, you know what I mean? Like I'm ready to go a few more rounds.
Good.
Yeah.
I love to hear it.
Yeah.
I do.
Appreciate you.
And I'm seeing it. I'm
Can you
watching
see it?
you. I can. And I appreciate it. I'm a cave woman.
I love it. Let's get it. What you got?
Okay, temp check.
Temp check.
We're going to do some this or that.
This or that.
This or that.
Let's get to it.
All right. Bustling city. Quiet countryside.
Bustling city, quiet countryside. I'm a city boy.
Same.
It is what it is. Now, I do like to take some time, as we do from time to time, and get away. But I am a city boy.
Through and through.
Through and through. If it gets too quiet, I'm worried.
Right.
How about you?
Same.
Same.
No, I would have chose. I choose city. Didn't think I would, but I do. You want a good morning text or a good night?
Good morning. Good morning text is better for me. I actually am a morning person, unlike some people. I actually am a morning person. At night, leave me alone. How about you?
So I was going to say good night, but that makes a lot of sense.
Catch me in the morning, man.
Right. Sweatpants or suit and tie?
Since we moved to LA, we're very casual. And it's hot out here, so sweatpants ain't always the move. But there's something about that suit and tie that makes me feel like I'm going to war in that business world. I don't do it often, you know what I mean? But if I'm suit and tie, it's something going on. Preferably something entrepreneurial in spirit.
Yes.
So to answer your question, suit and tie.
Suit and tie. Okay.
I be on my suit. All right, go ahead.
So this, I'm feeling like it's almost like the city and countryside question, where it's like I'm going to lean towards the city, but countryside it's nice every now and then,
Right.
Same kind of thing. I'm going to choose sweatpants. I wouldn't be in a suit and tie, but would I be dressed up? Yes, I'd be dressed.
I can see
and
you
I
in a
like
nice,
that on occasion. So
I can see you in a really nice green,
suit.
Purple, yellow pantsuit.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? With the heels, how the bottom of the pantsuit hits right before it hits the bottom.
Yes.
I'm not a designer or I don't, I'm not a fashionista, so to speak. But I can see you in a nice pantsuit.
I can see me too. I don't own any.
You know, I'll take care of that.
Okay.
I got you covered.
Okay, cool. Gentle touches or confident grab?
Gentle touches or confident grab? Confident grab. How about you?
I knew that. I knew that. Gentle touch.
Gentle touch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A boring errand
Mm-hmm.
or dress up date night? So these are like types of dates.
Dress up date night. Dress up date night. Yeah. How about you?
Yeah, I'd probably say dress up date night. We do a lot of the errand.
Absolutely.
Boring errand.
We got
stuff.
children.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. All right. Would you rather a pic from me or a voice note?
A pic. For sure.
Okay. Voice note for me.
Voice note from you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it.
All right. I like that. That was good.
Yeah.
Ease right in. Yeah, right in. Pause. I like that. I like those. Cool. This or that. Do more of those.
Okay.
This or that. Yeah, you like how I did that? I didn't mean to. Do more of those. This and
This
that.
or that.
This or that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. What are you reading, ma'am? What you got?
So, okay.
Look how she perks up. What am I reading?
This is my favorite segment.
My favorite
now.
segment.
All right.
Okay, what you got?
Okay, so I've just finished this book.
Okay.
It was a long one. It was on Oprah's
book
club list. Yes. It is The Most Fun We Ever Had.
Mm-hmm.
It is not a thriller.
Okay.
It was more like I don't call it family drama, but it was like realistic fiction.
All right.
Okay. But it's about a family
not
setting
thriller,
in Chicago.
killer, salmonella.
No thriller, no killer.
Okay.
No, but this one was a really good book.
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised because it was so long, but typically books read about 8 to 10 hours on an audio.
Yep.
And this was like 22 hours.
22.
So anyway, yeah. So that the book was good. It was about family. It was just like messy, but lighthearted, good. It was sometimes funny. Sometimes there was a little bit of sadness. It was just a really good mix of, like the dysfunction of family.
Mm-hmm.
But they somehow always come back to one another, and it wasn't tied up nicely in a bow, you know?
Okay.
So it felt really realistic how
Right.
some of the things were kind of playing out. In some moments, it's like, no, my family wouldn't have done it this way,
Right.
but I guess I could see that maybe this is going to pan out and maybe I'll connect to it, you know?
Yeah.
So anyway, it was a good book. I get why it was chosen as one of Oprah's books.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it was pretty good. The Most Fun We Ever Had.
Who's the author?
Claire Lombardo.
Okay, say it one more time so people can get it.
The Most Fun We Ever Had.
Mm-hmm.
Claire Lombardo.
Okay.
Yes, it was a good one.
All right. Drop her a line on that if you read it.
Yes,
Connect with her.
please.
You know, she loves to talk about her books. You know, I do too. All right.
You don't really love to talk about my books.
Not your books. I didn't mean to say it like
the
that.
ones that I choose.
Right, the ones that you choose.
You don't really. You be like, okay,
Right.
come on, girl.
Come on. Right. Okay.
So
do you know what the next book is that you're reading? You know what's on your list?
Yeah, I already started it.
Copy that for next week.
Mm-hmm.
All right, copy that. Well, I am not reading anything right now. I just finished. What was the last book that I finished? What was it? Oh, it was Larry's book.
Larry's book.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Healing Culture.
the Healing Culture, right? You started it as well.
I did.
Are you progressing? Are you advancing?
Okay, so yes, the answer to that is yes. It is harder for me, so I'm getting it. I'm connecting with you. It's harder for me to sit with a physical book and read. It's just, so it grabs me, I'm drawn in, and then I get stuck in the routine of the day, and I find myself like, I can't sit and like read right now because I've got to do this or I have to do that thing or, you know, whatever. And you are really great because you have a set time where you read every day and you do that. And for me, I'm like listening, but I'm listening as I'm doing a lot of different things.
Yeah.
And so I'm having a really hard time getting through it, but it's not because it's not good. I want to say that. I also started another one of our classmates' books. Same thing.
Right.
So I was like, okay, I need to just sit with the book.
Yeah.
And so I plan to do that tomorrow, Sunday. I plan to sit with those books. And so I hope to have a report back for y'all this week. Or next time we record.
All right. What you listening to?
So
what's in your earlobe?
Okay, so of course I listened to Elmin's
mixtape.
What is it? Yeah, the mixtape thing that he's got going. Love it. Love the mid tempos.
Right.
Damage
we
control.
so needed him to come out of his ballad box.
Oh my goodness.
Because he's such a fantastic singer, right? But we was like, oh, come on out of your ballad box. Somebody obviously said, hey, jump into the mid tempo, which means he's also revisiting the 90s, which made him. Because, 90s was the mid tempo.
Yes. Oh, yeah. And so he's using that algorithm. It's beautiful. I love it. It's like listening to it that first time and thinking like, oh my goodness, this sounds like something that I listened to before. And I was actually going to also name that listening to, I don't remember the name of the song yet because I don't remember the titles yet, but it had me listen to Mary again. So I went back and listened to Mary J. Blige, but it wasn't, I thought I was going to go to What's the 411, but I ended up like tapping into Share My World. So,
Share My World is a sleeper. It really is a sleeper because we were a little older. We weren't 13 anymore, 12, 13 when she first came out.
It was sophomore
We were
year.
sophomore, so it was like we were a little more mature. We were all kind of tapping into our, romantic vibes and, you know what I mean? That was also very hip hop. That's still a hip hop R&B fusion. I think that project doesn't get the accolades that it deserves. It was definitely
Agreed.
Yeah. Share My World.
Yes.
Yeah. And of course, as soon as you say Share My World, I can't not think of the video of her with the airplane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're both listening to Elmi.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's where we at. I just absolutely love his voice. Just his R&B 90s, early 2000s countenance that he refuses to let go of. And it meets us right where we are, where we were, but also having a appeal of the now. It doesn't get old being talented. No. And, what I mean? I know art is subjective, but, we come from a world where you got to know how to sing. And you got to know how to be, you got to know how to do different things with your voice. And usually our R&B balladeers or our songstresses or our crooners, have their own different vibes, swags. But I love the fact that you can tell that he's paying homage or homage, however you want to say it, to different people. And you can listen, as you said, it evokes and it makes you remember something of the past or an artist from the past. I think he said somewhere that Joe was his favorite singer.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And ironically,
in one of the interviews.
Yeah. Joe's one of my favorites, But either way,
so that had you listening to him too.
Had no subconsciously, you're right.
Yeah.
How about that? Because I threw on the All the Things project, which I will always say to the day,
Top.
1997. I think that All the Things is the most incredible R&B album of the 90s. That's just me. All the Things. I mean, All That I Am.
All That
Wrong.
I Am.
Joe, All That I Am, 1997 on Zamba Records is to me the best R&B project of the 90s.
He said it, y'all.
From front to back. You can't find one miss. Not one miss.
I was thinking, but
no one else comes close. Sanctified Girl, Come Around, Don't Want to Be a Player. It's moving on.
Perfection.
All right. So we got the music out the way.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So what we talking about today? Oh, wait, hold on.
Knock it off.
Knock it off, Steve. Don't forget you got one more segment.
Yes.
Knock it off. All right. Now this one wrote itself. Why are you laughing?
Nothing.
Yeah. This one wrote itself. We just seen a really, really cool movie.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it next time. You know what I mean? We just seen a pretty cool movie. And it was one of those Toronto Film Festival type, films called Love Brooklyn. Really, really good. I wasn't upset with it. My wife wasn't upset with it. But either way, we went to go see this movie, and there's not a lot of people there because it's not a box office smash. It's an artsy-fartsy movie, but it's good.
It was.
It was really, really good. It's about love, but so many, I guess we're talking about it now. Right?
Yeah, we are.
Love Brooklyn, but
it'll be a good segue into Knock It Off. So there you go.
Yeah,
go for it.
But I really enjoyed it. We missed a few minutes. You know what I mean? We were on CP time, but we missed a few minutes, but we were able to get the gist of it. It could have been a messy love triangle, but it really ended up, to me, my perspective was a man that was trying to navigate the ugly terrain of women, young
Hold on.
and old, but he was in, to me, 1, 2, 3, 4 different relationships with women that I seen without telling the whole thing. You got the little girl.
Oh, okay.
You have his editor.
Yes.
The editor, right?
Yes.
You had the girlfriend, and then you had the ex-girlfriend. And I'm like, oh, this is how he's...
Even the dynamic with the friend's wife.
The friend's wife that was on Wonder Years.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. You're right. So that's what I was saying. I said, oh, they're tapping into how men relation with women in so many different layers in the same movie. So I thought that was really, really cool.
I think it was definitely a conversation starter. So
Without
if you're
a doubt.
looking to watch a movie, sometimes indie films kind of feel
I keep saying festival, but you're right.
Yeah, like
Indie
these-
film is what it is.
right. It's an independent film with some decent actors, decent not in like their level of talent, but instead like level of celebrity. So no big names, but people that you have seen before in other shows
Yes.
or other movies and whatnot. I think pretty much everyone has been in something. But I think conversation starter because we were in the movie. We were one of those couples that was like, did you just see that?
Yeah.
What did you think
Yeah.
about that? Let's talk about that.
Yep.
So there were a lot of small moments that we were watching that we could absolutely relate to, and that we could even question, like, what's happening right now? What's going on right now? How did you translate that? Because I just gathered something, interesting. So you're right. We got to the movie a little bit late. We thought that there was going to be a little more, not credits, but advertising. And so we showed up 10 minutes and got there, and we missed 10 minutes of the movie, basically.
Right. Well, think about it. They don't have too many people.
Right.
Right. So they're not going to.
It's an independent film.
Right.
So they're going to start on time. And they did. And so what we walked into was two people, a man and a female, at a museum, and immediately we're like, are they dating? Like, what's happening? So we had a bunch of questions.
We were trying to catch the vibe. We were trying to catch their energy. We were kind of reading like, oh, we missed a little bit. Are they dating? Did they just meet? Because for a moment you're like, oh, they just met, and I'm like, oh, this is fly. You know what I mean?
But
and I was like, wait, are they?
There were moments where there was just chemistry that you could tell it had been established already. It wasn't, this wasn't new stuff.
Right. And then I kind of got where it was. I guessed it right. I'm not going to say I knew, but I guessed it right on the grass. When they talking up, they smoking, they smoking a piece. I was just like, oh, this is a relationship that used to be that they are now friends. You know what I mean? I'm like, I got it. I guessed it right. But no, while in this independent film that I really enjoyed, I'm glad I chose this. I seen it yesterday. I said, oh, I'm going to see this. There were some notable actors in there that I don't know their names, so I won't do it.
Right.
But I was like, the set in Brooklyn. Matter of fact, I wanted to ask, something's in the air with Brooklyn. I know there's other notable places in the country that yield like great artists, like Minnesota. People don't know about, others. They think it's just Prince, and the start of, Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, and in that movement. But I'm like, there are different parts of the country that just yield artists. Brooklyn, so much so that like other artists go there just to live, to get there, to catch their mold, to fall in. Like Erykah Badu moving to Brooklyn. I think Common moved to Brooklyn for a little while. There's something about Brooklyn. There's something there. And I'm like, I know Harlem has its renaissance, but there's something about the artistry of Brooklyn specifically. There's something about it. You know what I mean? I love how they set the movie in Brooklyn.
Yes.
Right. But I was thinking in my head, like, man, they're always fly. Whenever they set the scene, Spike Lee or anyone who uses Brooklyn as the backdrop, I always feel like I want to live there. Like, oh man, the brownstones and the camaraderie, the community, the food,
the merging of like woods and metals and just all of the other
Right. And then I'm like, Jay-Z, Aaliyah, Lena Horne, Victor Moan, Mos Def, like. I'm like, she's from Brooklyn.
Are you sure?
Absolutely, positively.
Oh, okay.
Leah's from Brooklyn. And I'm just like, there's something in the water, like for real. There's just this. I know there's history, you know what I mean? But I'm like, there's something about those streets, those communities that just yields this artistry. I'm like, it's interesting. You can feel it.
I mean, all of that and the characters, all of them are in artistic, like
in the movie, yes.
Like they're doing artistic ventures. I actually didn't know what the friend did for a living, but the main characters are all doing things that have to do with art,
right,
or music, or writing, or they're not music, sorry, but
yep.
Yeah. Bunch of different things. Mm-hmm.
Really, really cool.
Yeah, it was a good movie. Check it out if you can. It's only in select theaters. Love
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, which takes me to my segment, Knock It Off. Now, this was not a general rated movie. It wasn't a PG. It wasn't PG-13. It was definitely an R-rated film. And I'm not judging that. I get people have to do what they got to do. They got children. I've got children. But real talk, these young ladies or this woman brought her 5-year-old, 4-year-old, 3-year-old.
Think he was 5.
Right. To the movie. And if it's an independent film, generally speaking, the audience is those people who are in the art, because you're not going to find this anywhere. So we mean to be here, right? It's intentional. It's not just a movie, right? But when I seen baby or the child, I'm not sure if it was a boy or a girl.
It was a boy.
Running up and down the steps freely.
Yep.
Running up and down the step. Knock it off.
Yeah.
Knock it off. What would knock it off, right? We paid our money. I am not trying to be just be a jerk or anti. I have 2 children, but I would never bring my children or a 3-year-old to a movie that's not for them, 1, and then expect for them to be quiet 2, and then just be okay with them completely being just
running amok.
Yeah, running amok is the right word, right? So knock it off, right? Do better. If you can't find a sitter, catch it when it comes to Hulu, Netflix, Prime Video, Amazon, whatever it is. But you don't do that. That's so rude. That is so, like, I'm serious. I'm like knock it off. Like, you got to do better. You really, really got to do better. You really got to do better. And, but so that wrote itself. Like, knock it off. Keep your kids at home. Find a sitter or don't come. We should not have to sit through a movie of a kid running through. And did you hear the kid pass gas the one time?
Yes.
Like, come on, bro. Knock it off. Right. We in a movie. I'm not mad. Like, flatulence is flatulence. Kid is a kid.
It was the same child.
But I'm like, come on, bro.
There were like 7 of us in the theater.
So you can hear everything.
Exactly.
Knock it off.
Right.
Keep your kids at the crib. At home. Ugh.
Good times.
Good times. Good times.
We were able to get past it, but yes.
Right.
Knock it off.
Knock it off. He running up and down the steps.
He was just kind of
running up and down the steps. And I looked in his face one time. I said, oh, he's considering running across this way too. The walkway going across the theater. I said, oh, if this happens, I might have to trip. I wouldn't trip nobody's kid.
Or say something.
I have a right to.
Lady, get your baby.
Yeah. Or do I got to go get what I mean? I'm like, not going to go get
an attendant?
An attendant, but
you've become that person.
I become that. I pay my money. Yo, knock it off. Get your kid.
Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't just me.
No, not at all.
Running up and down the stairs.
The 2 guys. I think there were 2 guys that were kind of near on my side.
Well, they said something when they came in.
They did.
Knock it off. Get your kids.
And we didn't go to one theater. We went to the one around the way.
Right.
So anyway,
I wanted to see a black film in a black movie theater. That was the whole point.
Right.
Ugh. There's my crotchety old man moment. You know what I mean? Get off my lawn. Knock it off.
I need to get an attendant.
Right. Do I got to go get an attendant? Hey, how you doing? Listen, I'm over in Theater 14, and there's a woman whose child is running up and down. I need you to...
he was just running up and down. He wasn't saying anything. He just kept going up and down.
Yeah. And he ain't the problem. You the problem.
Right.
Because you brought him here.
Right.
A 3-year-old going to be a 3-year-old.
Right.
Knock it off. All right.
Okay.
Let's have some fun.
Let us.
I kind of like the topic that we fell upon, and I'm glad we didn't discuss it too much. So, I really like the idea of sometimes, being super, having some depth. You know what I mean? A little bit of something to stick to your ribs.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I do believe with us being married, you know what I mean? Every time we come in here, let's keep it a buck. It ain't always easy to just come across topics, right? And then sometimes you throw a topic out that might be too nuanced, and we're like, well, hold on, is this like a TV talk show? Is PBS? So we're trying to do our best to stay in that edutainment world. Stuff that we know, stuff that we can relate to and that we've experienced. And talking about dinner time, all right? Can't go wrong with dinner time.
Yeah. So just thinking about like cultural differences in the kitchen, having to now establish norms in our home, not now, 19 years in, right? But things keep changing as our children begin to get older. Sometimes palates are a little more forgiving and they will allow me to try new things, and other seasons, they're, you included, are like, no, thank you. And I guess I'll get into it a little bit more, but just thinking about like how you grew up and how I grew up,
Right.
and what was normal for us, or what was the struggle meal, or what was the we don't have a lot of time meal, or what were, like just thinking about those things. And dinner time is a huge moment for family, especially if you're establishing, like we've established, like that's where we come together in that small moment and try to really maximize,
Right.
Togetherness, or
Right.
whatever it is you want
Right.
to call it, right?
Yeah.
And so it's, I will say, like for me, it's probably the most difficult time.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. We know where this is going. I mean, I can't cook. I mean, we could put that on the table, no pun intended. I'm not the cooker. You know what I mean?
You sound like Lincoln.
I'm not the cooker. I am the chef. You know what I mean? I'm very limited in what I can prepare. But I got a turkey club. I got a Alfredo. I got some pancakes, and that's pretty much it. I like baseball, and that's it. So it falls on your plate. And we don't want it to be from nobody else because we love mom's cooking. So as she rolls her eyes.
Because y'all love my cooking, but I'm like limited to the same way you feel like you're limited just because you don't really get, or you're not a great chef.
Yeah.
I'm limited because I'm trying to create meals that everyone likes.
And two very finicky eaters.
Two very finicky eaters and a so-so. Sometimes I like meat, sometimes
that's
I
me,
don't.
Though. That's me. I'm not that's my daughter.
So she is that way. And for me, I'm just like, none of this is what I'm used to, or the norms, like for me when I was growing up. And
right.
So...
All right, well, let's lay down the foundation. Let's lay some foundation.
That.
So we usually ask a few questions, to give us foundation, and we just let the conversation roll. First and foremost, you can't go back as far as you can go. Think about dinner time at the Morales house. You know what I mean? Multicultural situation, diverse. You got all of that stuff happening in the house. What does it look like at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock? What does dinner time consist of? What did it look like? Paint the picture.
Okay, so I'm going to go back to a conversation that you and I had when we were teens, right? And you were like, what's for dinner at your house? Do you remember this?
You're good. You're good, You're good.
Okay.
I know where you're going. Go ahead.
Okay. So we were on the phone and you were like, what did you have for dinner? And I said, rice. And you said, what with it? And I'm like...
And?
Right. And I was like... What do you mean? Rice. We had rice. And he's like, but what did you have with said rice? And I was like, oh, yeah, probably it was probably chicken or something. I don't even remember what it was. But you were like, wait, why did you say rice first? And I was like, because we eat rice every day.
I was floored. I was absolutely floored. I was like, wait a minute. Once again.
White rice, yellow rice.
North End,
rice
Hartford.
With the beans, like rice with beans on the side. You were going to have some form of rice pilaf when my mother was feeling American. Like, we were going to have rice.
Rice pilaf, rice
every
saroni,
day.
rice and beans.
We might have some rice, but you have it, then you have you have some yams or you have some sweet potatoes. Then you have a nice piece of steak. You're like, we ate rice every day.
Rice, baby.
Every day.
Rice,
unless
baby.
Unless my father was cooking, and then it might, ironically, and then he would be the one to make like the pasta or, something like that. But no, we ate rice every day. And so.
Let me tell you something. That was a shock to me. I remember the phone call.
Yes.
I remember us revisiting not too long ago, but I could not believe that you got to understand, I'm a North End dude. Mm-hmm. We had our Puerto Rican jokes. You know what I mean? My wife, as you know, is an Afro-Latina. You know what I mean? Pops is Puerto Rican, mom's is black. And I just didn't, I had no background. I had no history of what that would look like. And I had no idea. I had never heard anyone say the carbohydrate or the other stuff or the sides first as the staple.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for you to say chicken. You know what I mean?
No.
Pork chops.
No.
Beef something. You know what I mean? I was just like, rice and you were like, and what? And what?
The rice was the only thing that mattered to me. I love rice. Like,
absolutely.
And you would think like someone who ate that every day of their life, like, you wouldn't still love it. I absolutely love rice.
Do most Puerto Rican households or households that are Latin based, is that rice a part of what they do?
It's a staple. That's what I gather. And even outside of our unit of 4 and other, like my uncles you eat rice. I mean, you don't know what color it's going to be. It might be white, might be yellow, like I said, but.
What? You said you don't know what color it's going to be?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what color it's going to be. How do you get the color, Bam?
Oh, with the different seasonings. It's a
Talk about
skill.
It. Talk
it's a
about
skill.
it.
I mean.
What's the yellow rice? What makes the rice yellow?
The sazon, like you use a packet and
sazon,
and then and it just creates this. Oh my gosh, the aromas! It's so beautiful. I'm gonna nerd out. But I like the rice is like, I liken it to how you feel with your family with macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni.
Where it's like, who's making the mac and cheese? Who's making the mac and cheese?
Who's making the mac and cheese?
And that's what I liken it to. But I think.
But rice was a staple.
Yes.
Got it. Yeah, that was interesting. We were young. I remember like, what is going on over there? What is happening? Well, so that's what it looked like at your house. At my house, man, I think I don't eat pork anymore, but I think my mom's best plate that I can remember would probably be when she would fry that pork chop within an inch of its life. She'd throw like some yams with it, maybe a rice pilaf, maybe a mac and cheese, the box mac and cheese. But you know how we get down when it's a Sunday. If it's a Sunday and you cooking, or it's a holiday, in my mind, just call me the blackest guy on the planet. I am a little more diverse. I've got a diverse palate now. Lies. But
I'm like, who?
I still, to me, that mac and cheese is the staple. A fried chicken breast. I could even do a baked chicken breast. But I like my white meat. I like the chicken breasts. I don't like the legs and the thighs and all the pieces that got the bones and veins. I'm straight. I'm good. Y'all do y'all. All right. Some yams. The yam juice kind of flows right into the mac and cheese. Some green beans. Maybe some greens.
You want
collards,
biscuits?
What is that? What are you doing with your head? What are you doing with your head?
Because
what are you doing with your head? That thing you just did.
So
it was very condescending. It was very condescending. Felt like you was judging me.
I wasn't.
You weren't?
No, I wasn't. What I was going to say was, oftentimes you talk about how much
cornbread.
I love rice
and cornbread. I forgot to say the cornbread.
It's biscuits or cornbread, or you want bread with every meal.
Bread is important to me, but that's not. It was a staple in our house. Like you said, your rice. My father had to have his biscuits, some type of bread, cornbread, biscuits, Grands, Pillsbury, however you were doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Garlic bread. Listen, that bread was a staple.
I get it.
Gotta have it.
I get it.
Gotta have it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it's interesting that you had that diversity. You know what I mean? It wasn't really diverse at my house.
Well, you also didn't have a lot of home cooked meals.
True.
Like often. That's what I mean.
Facts.
Sorry. So like during the week for us, we rarely ate out as children.
Okay.
It was like, oh, you getting dressed up because we're going out. So you have to put on a dress. Like you're going out.
Mm-hmm.
It is a thing. It happens once a quarter, like not even. So that's another piece. But like I could expect that we were gonna bake a chicken one day out of the week, and there's probably gonna be rice and potatoes and carrots and broccoli. So you just stick a whole chicken in the oven. It's a quick meal. Yada yada. Mm-hmm. Fine.
Sounds balanced.
Right, but so you knew that was going to happen. You knew there was going to be a spaghetti night. We knew that. Yep, we knew typically there was going to be some form of like a taco or something like that. Again, everything came with rice.
She said again, everything came with rice.
Everything. Like you always had some, but so yes, it was diverse in like Monday through Friday, but sorry, not Fridays. Typically Fridays would be pizza
night. I remember that.
Or and then in all fairness, like things changed because my father was a firefighter, and so he would work like 3-day on, 3-day shifts.
Okay.
So on the nights that he wasn't home, a lot of times my mother didn't cook. Okay. And so we would kind of wing it. So she might take us, she might take us out somewhere. When I say take out, I mean like run through McDonald's drive-through.
Burger King, yeah.
Right. But it was, or we were having sandwiches. She'd go to the grocery store and get like deli sandwiches and, make a thing of it and whatnot. So yeah, there was some diversity, but the majority of the time we were having rice. Yeah.
In my younger years, as you already know, in my younger years, because of my pops with the church, we were out at all types. Our schedule was so off the wall. It was so crazy. It could be a 9:00 night, a 9:30 night. It could be, anything like that. Not to mention that I was playing ball and I was out doing my own thing.
How old were you?
In my mind, I don't know why, but when I think of my childhood, it's so choppy. But, my pop started the church in 93. In 93. So I was 13 at the time. I just remember a lot of D'Angelo's. Shout out to New England. A lot of D'Angelo's, a lot of McDonald's, straight up and down. You won't see me touching no McDonald's nowadays. A lot of fast food spots, stuff of that nature on Sundays. If it wasn't like a home cooked meal, Red Lobster back in the day, an Olive Garden, Hometown Buffet, Old Country Buffet. I'm taking it all the way back. But that's what we was doing. Spots? Yeah, all of them spots. We was there. All right, man, come on. We was there. So that's what it looked like for us. But I always liked coming to your house because I'm like, there's going to be something different.
There's always.
But you laugh when I say it, but there was not Salisbury steak. Was it a Salisbury steak? It was a cube steak.
It was a cube steak.
That your mom did years ago. I think she let it sit, has some type of like vinegar. What kind of sauce was it?
It It was so it was bistec it's like con cebolla. So it was like pero it was like
When you're using your
encebollado. I'm trying
acento.
to think of like how it was just basically like fried onion or like sauteed onions with the steak. So it was that. And so typically that would have been a white rice with a bean
There
on
was
the
a white
side.
rice.
It was a pilaf.
Yeah.
She happened to just kind of switch it off. I remember it because I was like, oh, this is different, but it was good. So she made it with like a rice pilaf and then some yams.
Yeah, I happened to be there that night.
Yes.
I'll tell you something. I may have talked a lot of trash about my mother-in-law and that meatloaf and milk, but that day she delivered.
Oh,
she delivered.
She's not a bad cook at all.
Yeah, she delivered straight up.
Yeah.
She delivered that day. I'm still chasing the high. That was 20 years ago. You know what I mean? I'm still chasing that high.
It was. So, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it seems like they evolved as we got older as well. Because I do recall a lot of Italian. Like, I remember ravioli nights or... we would have nights where it was just like a salad with grilled chicken. You would just put it on the grill.
Yeah.
And we'd get a nice like, what is it? I kind of do it with our kids now too. Like you go to the grocery store and you get the French bread. And,
yeah, buddy.
And you just like chop it, and typically everyone's happy.
Yeah.
Because it's something simple enough and.
Yeah, usually your simpler meals are the happiest that we are. It's really funny. Like the stuff you like, I have to do that in 7 minutes, and y'all love it like that. I'm like, nah, I think you're overthinking it. We be good.
Chicken nachos,
right?
Get the chicken nachos.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh, y'all are killing me.
But it's interesting because moving on to us, the evolution of you as a cook.
Oh gosh,
like why you putting your head down? You're my favorite cook. I guess I'm supposed to say that, but you know me. If it wasn't so, I wouldn't say it was so.
I know.
Right? I wouldn't say it was so. But I remember before we got married, I was like, good Lord. And when we first, it was the chicken that was kind of not quite cooked.
Oh my gosh, it was horrible.
The green beans out of the
Who puts
can.
Chicken breast in like a red sauce? No, it was so bad.
I was grateful that she was cooking. There was a lot of days where we were like, you know what, let's go get something.
It was
let's go and grab something.
Everything was out of a can.
Yep. The Bertollis. Remember the Bertollis? The
little pasta
with the spinach
I
on
still
it?
don't. I do like those still. But
then we started advancing, and then you I don't know when it got better, but I just know it got better. And once we moved to LA, I'm just like, I don't really mess with nobody else's food. As far as like cooked food, I gotta love you. I gotta really, really rock with you to mess with your food. I'm like, if that's not my son the same way. Like, did mom make this? I'm straight.
Okay, so let's segue then to how many meals that I make that
our favorite meals?
There are leftovers and they just sit in the refrigerator because
that's because you and I are the only people that eat leftovers. You do know that in our family, right?
See, but you have a rule. So for me, it's like it's leftover if it's leftover. Not I only do leftovers the day after.
Oh, you want me to eat the leftovers 3-4 days in a row?
I didn't say 3 or 4. You say it's leftover one time.
When did I say that? You're saying that in my actions? My actions say...
Your actions say that.
Okay.
So I have to like go in and like remix a meal all the way.
And you a G at that. You are you Jermaine Dupri. I would say Diddy, but I mean, can't do that right now.
Don't give me that.
I'm just saying, remix king.
Okay, fine.
You definitely do a good job of that.
But the only reason I do that is because I bear the brunt of.
We established that.
Okay, so we established it, but it doesn't change like the impact. You don't cook. I probably should teach the girl to cook. I am teaching the boy.
Well, he's actually interested.
He's interested, so I'm teaching him more. And it's only when he feels interested in like tapping
making
in.
Cheesecake.
His cheesecake's pretty good.
All right.
Follows instruction well. But yeah, so because of that, it I want to just eat out. I just want to eat out. Where are we going? I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to cook. I don't. That's my truth.
That's your truth. Well, do you have a favorite meal of your own?
Yeah, but nobody else likes it, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
What's your favorite meal that you cook?
That I cook?
Rice and beans.
Yeah, it's rice and beans. I love. Okay, so I still eat pork. The rest of the family really doesn't eat pork besides pepperoni. Fine. Whatever.
She said fine. Fine.
It is what it is. But I like pork tips every now and then. I don't eat like a pork chop. It's just too much. But there are moments where I want certain things and I have to be like, you know what? I like it, so I'm gonna make it for myself, and it is what it is. And I have to be okay with y'all not even looking at it. Don't touch it.
I will definitely open it up. Oh, that's not for me. Oh, that's obviously not for me.
Right. So if I want to make something for me, then I have to understand that then I need to make something for everyone else also. And so
Eat dinner time.
I don't love that for me.
I don't love the fact that the boy don't eat rice though.
It's blasphemy.
I'm not saying that he's supposed to, because his mom's got, Latin ancestry, that he's supposed to be like a rice lover, but the fact that he doesn't like it at all, I'm like, who don't like rice?
He says he's tried it, but I've never seen him try it.
Me neither. I've never seen him try rice. I've never seen him try rice.
It's such a letdown.
It is, because I'm like, there's so many things you could get away with the rice. You know what I mean?
He doesn't like the graininess. He also doesn't love like mashed potatoes. He doesn't there's
a texture thing.
I think it's a texture thing for him, but
right, oatmeal, he don't do that anymore.
He used to though.
Right.
This is the thing. There are certain things that he would do that he doesn't do. Like he loved roasted potatoes. He doesn't love roasted potatoes anymore. Yeah. Like I don't know. I can't keep up with him.
He's Freddie Finicky.
And so is his father.
Facts.
And sometimes his sister.
Facts. But we love you.
Mm-hmm. Struggle meals.
Struggle meals. You ready?
Yeah.
It's just like everybody else's. Hamburger Helper, baby.
That is not my struggle meal.
No. You didn't do Hamburger Helper?
No.
Oh.
No. I mean, like, did we ever eat Hamburger Helper?
Yeah.
I mean, I think my mom would make it sometimes when my dad wasn't home, but that wasn't a struggle meal.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
Actually, no, I wouldn't call it the struggle meal. That was the meal that we seen the most. You know what I mean? That was the meal we seen the most. Yep, the hamburger.
Time saver.
Time saver. You know what I mean? Do some biscuits with it. Mm-hmm. That's what we was doing. Mm-hmm. But I guess the struggle meal would have probably been beans and franks. Oh. Yeah, beans and franks. Listen, but here's the deal. Shout out to my mom. Uh-huh. Shout out to my mom. She would sugar those beans up, boy. So those beans had all the cinnamon and sugar in it. That was the syrup. We got to it.
My Latin roots won't let me.
Really?
No.
Really?
Beans are not supposed to be sweet.
Beans, the magical fruit. What are you talking about? No. Come on.
But I will tell you.
Aren't baked beans?
Yeah, I don't like them.
Oh, got it.
So I know I don't like baked beans.
Okay.
The fight is, do you put ground beef? Do you not? I don't care. Don't give me any of it.
Right, knock yourself out. I'm straight.
I don't want. Yeah. No.
Have at it.
But I will say, in our house, that was a meal that we would have when my dad wasn't. Remember, if he worked nights or whatever, and so that was one of the meals. And I'd be like, just boil me a hot dog. I'm good. Like I don't want.
Boil me a hot dog. Give me the bread. I'll take care of the rest.
I don't want any of that. But my sister and my mother, they would. Oh, they loved. They love that.
Mm-hmm. Listen, I don't eat pork no more. I don't even like.
I don't even like that my face is doing that.
I call them bologna tubes. I don't even like hot dogs.
Wait, so I was about to ask you. I know you don't eat hot dogs, but you would still eat like the baked beans?
At the time?
No, now in life.
Nah, probably not. I ain't gonna hold you. Nah.
Okay.
I haven't had a baked beans.
I don't know why I never knew
Because you've
that.
never seen me eat them before.
Well, and because I don't eat it. So,
Yeah, I'm finicky Freddy.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I'm sorry. It is a burden on you, but yeah, that was a struggle. What was your struggle meal?
Guess.
PB&J?
No.
No.
That was not struggle. That was like, I like peanut butter and jelly. Bless you. That was, okay, so my mother was like, I'm not a short order cook. That was like her favorite thing.
Yeah.
I made what I made. You don't want it? Okay, you pick tuna or you get...
Tuna or
peanut butter
PB&J.
and jelly. Like you pick
Yeah,
and
you
you
got
figure it
options.
out. That's it. Yeah, our son doesn't like either of those. So,
Facts.
So
I
I'm
hate
like,
tuna too, though.
okay, I know you do.
Oh, the smell of it is just...
So that was your option, and you
repulsive.
figure it out for yourself.
Yeah.
She's not making you. She's not making you the tuna.
Okay.
You got to do it yourself. Fine. So that wasn't a struggle meal. Those were your options if you didn't want the meal.
What was the struggle meal?
Rice. It was rice. It was white. So you have white rice. This was like, oh, you didn't thaw.
So was it a struggle every night? It was a struggle every night?
No, I'm about to explain it to you. So, we
Gotta
didn't.
be kidding me.
I'm not kidding. So if you
Just plain rice.
plain white rice,
Yep.
nicely salted and oiled, right? A good pot of rice, and then you fry an egg.
Okay. Tell me about it.
So you fry an egg, and that was your protein. That was if we didn't have something thawed or whatever. We didn't have the time.
It sounds like fried rice to me.
Well,
That
it
sounds like
wasn't.
Chinese fried rice to me.
Well, it could be because those are two of the main ingredients, right, of fried rice.
Absolutely.
But you don't do. So you don't do all that. So you just get a pot of white rice,
Mm-hmm.
and then you scramble eggs. Put like 6 eggs in a bowl. I guess that's not really a struggle anymore because eggs are expensive.
That's all I'm saying. I was like, I don't think she hears herself.
No, that was a struggle meal. That was like, we didn't have time, so the struggle was either time or the struggle was
What was
we
your
didn't get to the grocery.
X in the scientific method?
So you just scramble the eggs, you fry them, and then you divvy them up, and then everybody gets like gets the egg, and you put it just on top of your rice, and you eat it, and that's it.
Is that Latin? Is that a Latin?
I mean, it was in our house.
plate?
I would assume that was something that
What is it called?
it's just fried eggs and rice.
It doesn't have like a special name.
Not that I know of, but you know.
Yo, drop a comment if that has
Let
an
us
actual
know.
name. Let us know what that
know.
is. You know, I don't care what it is. Cuban, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Mexican. I don't care if that's a staple. Give us that in the comments. I want to know what that is.
And it
But
was
that
so
don't
funny.
sound like a struggle at all. That sounds like you kind of grubbing.
No, it was like, oh, we're having fried eggs and rice today.
You know what? You was eating good. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It sounded like you was over there eating real good.
We were okay.
Yeah.
We was okay. But yeah, so that was the struggle. That was the struggle meal. Again, struggle being time or like
Right.
we've run out of meat. Like what? But it was ever, yeah.
I like the idea of introducing the struggle. The struggle could be resources, money,
Mhm.
time. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, because it's not always.
Nuance the struggle.
Yes.
The struggle
It's just,
nuance.
oh man, it's 7:30 and we're just getting home and we haven't eaten and mom didn't go through the drive-through. Okay, guess we're doing that. Yeah. So that's
Hamburger Helper was what it was. 15 minutes later, that pound of no, I'm sorry, because we didn't do PB&J.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I can't call it a struggle meal. We just had like little hood booger stuff we used to eat, back in the day. You know what I mean?
My
mayonnaise chip sandwiches. You ever had one of those?
Yes, I haven't had it with chips.
Okay.
But
yeah,
like,
that's when you was getting fancy. Mayonnaise chip sandwich.
oh,
Yeah.
the chips made
And
it
don't have
fancy.
the Miracle Whip because now you're getting the salt, the salty and the sweet.
I didn't like Miracle Whip.
No.
No, I didn't really like mayo.
I don't eat mayonnaise now. You know that. I don't eat mayonnaise. But at the time when it was Miracle Whip, which I found out wasn't even
It's not
truly mayonnaise.
No,
But yeah, I don't eat mayonnaise.
it was kind of sweet, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
it had
I'm
a
not
little
a fan of-
tang, a little
not a
tangy
fan of-
sweetness to it.
Not a huge fan of mayo, but
Mhm.
definitely not Miracle Whip.
Don't do mayonnaise. Don't do mayonnaise.
It's-
Okay.
I mean, mayonnaise is good for certain things.
I'm
Anyway,
straight.
It's fine.
Keep your mayonnaise, bro.
It's fine.
Give me the ranch or something else, but don't keep that mayonnaise. I
I
think
mean,
I made it. I made it in high school in home ec. I made it.
you made
Shout out to Oriel. We made
mayonnaise.
mayonnaise, and I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
I'm good.
yeah,
This is not okay.
right.
I'm straight."
Yeah, no. Okay.
No mayonnaise for me.
So I'm thinking about like what, because we keep talking about when we grew up and like Hamburger Helper and things like that. The truth is, there was this huge like push for boxed and processed foods at
And
the
we lived
time.
it.
And we
We
lived
lived it.
in that time. And so some
Stovetop
people,
stuffing.
right, like, because my mom she would sprinkle some of that too, would be part of the meal, like, oh, I'm making this, I'm making rice, but we got this, you got another side. If you want another side, we give you some options, or,
Yeah.
so I think that was just kind of a part of the time
Yeah, we lived
in a
it.
way that, we as in like
Mhm.
our family unit does not do a whole lot of, I don't go out and buy like processed or instant
Right.
mashed
Yeah, that's not your thing.
potatoes,
Yeah.
or I don't typically buy things like
Right.
that. Just because it's so much easier.
To just make. Yeah, you're right. Because I don't forget nothing. Once you say that, it sparked, all the commercials. Rice-a-roni.
Mm-hmm.
That was from a box. You had the stovetop stuffing. They had 1,000 stovetop stuffing commercials. The Hamburger Helper.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, there was a ton of that stuff. That was the process. We were the
Cheesy Mac.
the cheesy Mac. Wow.
That was like the hamburger.
Yep.
That was their
Cheesy
basic
hamburger.
one.
It was the hamburger, but the
Hamburger Mac.
Mac.
Sorry.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
And then there was then they started they became stroganoff, and they started trying tuna helper, and my mom tried that one time, and the whole family was like, don't do that ever again, man.
Stroganoff. No, thank you.
Yeah, and they were venturing off into like a ranch. They had like a ranch sauce, and they were trying all type of stuff.
Zesties. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Hamburger Helpers.
I do remember I do remember those like boxed meals. That was
Mhm.
I think my mother tried those things, but typically when it was just us at the house.
Yeah,
It wasn't when
yeah,
like my dad was around.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, can I tell you your meals that I love?
Oh, sure. Go
You
for
have
it.
a lot of meals that I love.
Oh, okay.
Of course, when you take it to the streets and you throw the mac and cheese in there, your mac and cheese, fam, you got to write down that
Recipe.
because sometimes I'd be like, yeah, she done lost her mind. She's like, she put her foot in this thing. But the mac and cheese with the yams, and the green beans and the chicken, I love it. But as crazy as it sounds, your chicken nachos are crazy. But I don't know if they're not the quesadillas, the other ones.
With
What-
nachos.
No, yeah, but what are the other ones when you season the chicken with is that a sazon, adobo? With the tortilla,
Mm-hmm.
but it ain't just a regular lazy quesadilla. It's something else that you're doing. It's like you wrap it.
Oh, where it's almost
Like
like
a burrito
chalupa.
almost. Like a chalupa. Yeah, with the
Mhm.
cheese that you bake into the crust kind of sort of. I don't know what you do with that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you season it with whatever this is. Is it adobo, sazon? I don't know. You don't got to tell me the secret ingredient. But that with a little bit of yellow rice,
Mhm.
I'll take the yellow rice and then put it inside the whatever the concoction is,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm straight.
No
That's
lettuce.
my favorite. Yeah, little lettuce and the
Sour
what's the
cream.
sauce? No. Sometimes sour cream, but you got this new sauce that you introduced us to.
The chipotle.
The chipotle?
It's a
Or is it
chipotle
avocado?
sauce.
Or is it?
It's not avocado. It's like it's just a chipotle sauce. It's just
Okay.
like a red kind of. It's not. I was gonna say
Orange. Yeah,
agave, but
yeah.
it's not.
It is agave. Not agave, because agave is sweet, right?
Sweet. Yeah, no, it's not that. It's like a chipotle something.
Yeah,
or
but
other.
that's it. That's the holy grail for me. Like when I'm getting that, I'm like, today's gonna be a good day.
See, the problem
be-
with that though is your son
Yo, he's wildin'.
doesn't.
He's wildin'.
He doesn't eat.
He's wildin'.
He doesn't eat that, and so then this is the problem, right? When you can make a meal, but it only suffices 3 out of the 4, it's hard because it's like, okay, what's he eating then?
I
Or what's so and so? What are you going to eat?
You
Or
know what
what's
though?
she gonna eat?
You know what's
Like,
funny is the doctor, if you remember, the doctor did say that following his surgery, because he's already finicky, we kind of knew what it was because he basically couldn't smell food. And we were like, oh, we felt so bad.
he had a tonsillectomy and his
And the
adenoids
adenoids
out.
taken out. And they said, hey, once he heals up, he'll start eating more, which
And
he
he
does. Which he does. He's always eating now. And he's always so, but either way, they told us that he would be sensitive to highly seasoned food potentially. And sometimes when he's trying to describe why he don't like it, I'm like, oh, it's seasoned. That's got too much flavor. I said, got it. Interesting. And, you Black and Puerto Rican, so everything is seasoned. You know what I mean? So, but once again, I applaud you. I applaud your efforts, but that's my holy grail. Even though it takes you 8 minutes to make that meal, that's the meal for me.
Really?
That's the meal for me. There's also a pasta you do. You know what I mean? There's a pasta, and it's not Alfredo sauce. It's something else. And I think you put some like little red, is it red?
Put sun-dried tomatoes.
Sun-dried tomatoes in it.
Marry me chicken. Marry me chicken.
Marry me chicken.
Yes.
Well, I already married you, buddy. Yeah, that goes. But it's not the chicken. It's the pasta.
I know.
Like, I don't even need the chicken in there. The pasta's so fantastic.
But that's what it is. It's marry me chicken, but minus the chicken.
Okay.
So it's marry me pasta.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Yes.
And every now and again, I am happy, because you don't do rice. Your diet has changed. Once you change your diet, you changed your body. But there are times where I am happy to see the rice and beans. Just the old school yellow rice with the beans. I'm just happy to see it. You know what I mean? It works for me. I haven't had my empanadas in the longest of times because you don't really fry too much food.
No.
I miss those. Your empanadas are monstrous, bro. Like God rest his soul. But Chris, he was like, is she making the empanadas?
I know.
Like, that was a special request for Christmas, or our Hodge giving, as we call it. That was a special request. And that's usually when it comes out. The empanadas are no joke. Lord have mercy. And the plantains, you don't do plantains often. But when you do, it's just you and I.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody else will touch it. But
Shy doesn't
you do like a grilled chicken breast, season it up real nice. You got the rice and beans to go with it, with the plantains on the side. Straight, a little salad. I'll be straight.
Yeah.
I'm good. That's dinner time at our house.
You don't eat beans.
I will from time to time.
Okay.
I will.
Okay.
Yeah, I will. Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
What you got?
Let me take a look here.
Coming down the hill.
Yes. So just thinking about so why don't we talk a little bit about like dinner time norms for us? Because we've talked about food and we've talked about like what we've come into. And so maybe just talking about how I know you've talked about meals that you love, but maybe just
what it looks like?
Sure. Let's talk about that.
In our head, I think we want to have the ideal. Everyone sits. They have a plate in front of them. We say our prayers. Thank you, Lord. We eat our food. How was your day, son?
Right.
How was your day, honey?
Right.
How about you, sweetie? That ain't it.
That doesn't.
All right. That ain't
happen
that ain't
like that.
But it does happen. But it's not an everyday thing.
No.
Right? Our dinner time, most of the time, because we're all eating at separate times, you know what I mean?
Sometimes, yes.
Is screaming for the boy, you, put the sticks down, time to eat. Calling for the girl who may or may not show, right? For me, if I'm doing something else, I'll get there when I get there, or I take it and set in front of the TV because the game is on, right? But we're kind of all in that same vicinity.
Yes.
You're kind of eating while you prepare food, then eventually you sit down, and there's a lot of moving parts, but in the same time frame.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or the food is prepared and we all eat when we get to it.
Right.
But that's what our dinner time looks like.
Right. So logistics. So just thinking about like the positioning in our house,
Mm-hmm.
it is a very communal space
Yeah.
because the living room is here. The kitchen and the living room are just kind of one
The merch,
big,
right?
yeah, like one big box. One child is always coming back and forth. I'm thirsty. Can I have a snack? Oh, it's time to eat. Great. Let me sit down. So he'll sit for, I mean, his sitting time is like 7 to 8
That's
minutes max. And he wants the TV. So
He needs a screen.
he needs a screen. So it's either an iPad. It's horrible. It's an iPad or whatever. And yes, so you're in the living room,
Mhm.
maybe. The other one is in and out, but she's a snacker. So
Right.
she's probably eating chips or whatever. And she will come and have a conversation. Doesn't always eat.
Briefly.
It's really quick. Really, that's about 2 minutes
Yeah.
tops. And then that's it. But it still does feel familial because
Absolutely.
there is a whole lot of like, hey, but are you gonna eat now? There's a lot of
Mhm.
that happening, and it's like, oh, this is family. This is our moment.
That's our truth, though.
Yeah.
That's our truth. You know what I mean? That's our truth. Unless there's fast food. You know what I mean? You can just walk in. They can hear the ruffling of
the bag. Yep.
And they like roaches. They just
And
come.
everybody come out. Oh, what'd you get me? But if mom's cooking,
Pizza, Lincoln meeting you at the door. Our son is meeting you at the
he
door.
might even go with you to pick it up.
Right. When it's pizza time, buddy. He don't play those games.
But only certain pizzerias.
Absolutely.
He's so picky.
Let me tell you something. He could open up his own pizzeria.
He says he
could.
will.
Yeah.
He says he will. I think it's important that we think about food because like you mentioned it briefly, right? There are just certain things that we do that are different from how we grew up.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up lots of fruit in the house. We didn't talk about that very much, but I try to, and you set this off in our home, but I try to keep a lot of fruit in the house, but
Absolutely.
I want it chopped. I want it presented. It's on a charcuterie board or it's in bowls.
It's brilliant.
It's just here.
It's simple, but it's brilliant because we try our best to introduce like healthy habits. You know what I mean? It's so difficult with this processed food. It's so difficult with the chips and the sugary drinks and sugary food. It's so difficult, but we do try to have a united front in that regard, keeping fruit in the house. And even so much so that, we even have certain fruits now that we got to re-up on. There's generally, our bananas, strawberries, pineapples, grapes, right? We were doing, sometimes there's some raspberries or some blueberries there, and once we try to put it in that bowl, you're right. Once you put it in that bowl and you put it out,
people just kind of walk past and will pick, and so it creates that habit, which is great. So that's one thing that we do. I think we pick more than our kids do.
Right.
And so,
but they do tend to do more of it while it's out.
Yes, and it's easier for me to put strawberries and whatever else on their plate for them as I'm fixing their plates. If it's just sitting out there. So it's strategy on our behalf, but also, on our hand, but it's also a strategy with them as well. Because like today I cut up a watermelon and Shai won't eat that, but Link was
will.
like, he will. Yeah, he will. He'll kind of, I don't know if I really want, I don't like the seeds. He'll do that stuff, but then he ate it. So there's that. And so just intentional things that we have done to create a new norm for our family, because we were finding they love chips and they love ice cream.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. I think we do operate with a level of intention. You know what I mean? As I was talking to you earlier, we will drop the ball in some regards. No parent is perfect, but we do try to make sure our kids have a sense of health. Be health minded. You know what I mean? As we had a family meeting months ago talking about the difference between a snack.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I mean? Between a snack and a meal, a snack, and a treat.
Yes.
Right? And I'm like, no, you guys think treats are snacks. That's the problem.
The problem was these kids are way too vocal, and they thought that they had more of a say.
Well, that's because when their mama goes to the grocery store, she asks what they want.
Well, I mean, I want to buy things that people are going to eat. They live there too. I'm asking for everybody. I'm doing the grocery shopping, but what y'all want?
I just want my Life cereal, man. Make sure my Life cereal is there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
Yeah, I got you. So yeah, what's for dinner?
What's for dinner? I kind of like this one a lot.
Did
it was
you?
funny. Well, I just knew we were going to tap into some funny things, and when people watch this, the whole idea is for them to think about how they grew up, what they eat, how they cooking now, what they, all that stuff.
What are y'all doing differently?
What are you doing different? Drop us some comments. You know what I mean? Do you have do you just flat out not buy sugary drinks and so and such in your house? Do you mandate that everybody, do you mandate that everyone sits at the table every night? We do when we're together. We don't do the cell phone thing. You know what I mean? We don't do the cell phone thing. That's something that we do. We don't play that.
There's no scrolling.
Yeah, but we don't. I don't negotiate with NBA basketball. That's just what it is. My eyeballs will be on that screen, and I still love my family at the same time. Mm-hmm. Right?
This is you also allow basketball dribbling in the house.
Let's go!
So there's that. No.
It's my house. I got
no
equity
dribbling in the house.
I allow dribbling in the house. I am the one doing the dribbling in the house.
Right.
I FaceTimed my mom one time when we first bought the house.
Friend, she was
and I was
losing
like,
it.
Mom, look, oh my Lord, please stop it. When I see you, I said, you ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Gotta love it, man. There's dinner time. Do you have any recollect?
No, we kind of recollected.
Yeah. So there's dinner time. All right. I don't know what dinner time looks like at your house, but that's what it looked like at our house. My wife is my favorite cook. I am a finicky eater, and so are my children. It puts a lot of pressure on her. But I do make sure we take care of her. She can't do that. Don't act like we don't take care of you. If she presses me enough, what are we doing for dessert? What are we doing for dessert? And I got to get back in the car and go out and get her something special. And I will go do that for my wife. We do try to eat, as a community, as a group, but sometimes it looks different because we be moving and shaking. Right?
It's like this. It'll be like 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3. Yeah. Yep. It's very whatever.
Yeah. We got some diverse, backgrounds, a lot of hamburger helper and fast food this way. Pardon me. And a lot of
rice.
A lot of rice, baby. Doom. But there it is, dinner time, guys. Once again, thank you for taking the time to be with us. We appreciate you. Sometimes it's deep, sometimes it just ain't that deep. But I know everybody eating, so don't act like you're not eating. All right. Once again, like, subscribe, drop us a comment, watch your mouth. Like I said, I'm tough, but I don't like it when you talk crazy about my wife. She's my wife. Get your own. She got a lot of nice stuff. I get it. She's bronze and she's got these full lips, and I get it. But watch your mouth. I wouldn't do that to your wife. Maybe you don't have a wife. That's probably what it is. We'll see y'all.
Bye.